right, everybody. Welcome to the start of our show, and it's time for our first guest. Now, she's a director and an actress in a new web series coming out called Blur. Please put your hands together for Cate Carson. Welcome, Cate.
Thank you.
So glad to have you here because we love local actors on the Steve Katsos show. And let's get right into it. What is this Blur all about?
It's a web series about a young woman who finds out that she's going blind.
Okay, and you were obviously the lead actress.
I am.
And what drew you to write the script up and do the actual web series?
I work in a hospital part-time, so I see a lot of people with different disabilities and impairments, and it just kind of came to me.
Now, your web series, you're actually looking for funding for it, right?
Yes.
So, I know a lot about funding because we tried to fund our show with Kickstarter.com, but we failed. So we're not on weekly yet in some stations, and you know, fundraising is a tough thing to do. What are you doing to raise funds?
We started out with grassroots funding to be able to film our trailer. And right now that we have our trailer, we're going to be pursuing different funding sources, different investors. So all the help that we can get would be great.
Now, we have our shows live now, so it's exciting. We're going to roll in a clip here. You've brought a clip. It's a teaser?
It's a teaser trailer, yep.
All right, so this is Blur. Lacus, you going to roll this clip, buddy?
You bet, Steve.
All right. All right, here's the clip. It's Blur.
And I'm very sorry, but you're going blind.
You see those habits are.
What hit me?
All right. That was the clip. Obviously, I didn't understand what the paint was going on. Is that like a metaphor there?
Actually, yeah, it's a very literal translation of the blindness coming down on her. So we have a lot of dream sequences as part of the web series, and that was actually part of a dream sequence.
Now, one of the great things about this web series is that you have an actor, Kevin Peterson.
Yes.
And he goes way back with me. We were in the Air Force together. Dad, do you remember Mr. Rhode Island?
No.
Yeah, okay. Well, fine. Anyway, Kevin's in the series, and what does he play?
He plays Laura's best friend, Charlie. Laura is the role that I play.
And who else do you have involved? I know you have some people in the
We
audience
do,
here.
actually. My father in the series is in the audience, Lars Christensen. And we have about 40 cast members, so it's a really big production.
And who's the producer? I know you brought her tonight.
Ann Boscombe, hard at work every day. I would not want to have her job.
Now, how did you get into the whole acting scene? You said you work at a hospital. Is that what you?
I do now. When I was in high school, I wanted to be an actress. Didn't have the money to complete my scholarship, so I went into the Navy.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes.
So you're a service woman. How about that,
Yes.
Dad? We always like to mention that because my dad's a World War II veteran. He loves service men and women. So what did you do in the Navy?
I was military police.
Oh, that's
Yes.
great. So you had a gun.
Yes.
And any exciting stories while you were in the military?
Plenty.
And so after the Navy, you ended up, where were you stationed?
I was going to be, well, I came back here to Massachusetts. I had not lived here before. I was going to school for criminal justice, and then last year I decided I wanted to get back into acting, and I've been pursuing it as much as possible.
We always talk about the acting scene in here in New England. It seems to be buzzing, you know, especially with the movie The Fighter now, getting Oscar nominations and all the shooting that took place around here. What do you think about the acting scene in New England?
There's a lot of great talent here. We just need more to be happening so that we can fill those roles.
Have you been in any other projects here in New England besides?
I have, yes. A couple features, a few shorts. The independent scene is interesting.
I heard that everybody knows everybody in New England when it comes to the film world.
You know a lot of people. You come across them all the time.
Yeah. If people want to check out about Blur as you're continuing the series there, where do they go online to find it?
At our website, our film production company is 3 Past Midnight Films. So the number 3, pastmidnightfilms.com.
That's great. We appreciate you coming down here and
Okay.
talking about your new
Thank you
web
so
series.
much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cate Carson. Thank you so much. We'll be right back right after this.